don't know who Nomil is, but we're going to be seeing a Sora, which is cool. I think Sora Gaming is
Kingdom
epic.
Hearts 3 Sora as well.
But we're also going to get a staple in our long-range team, and Wheezer. He's a very solid Dedede Kazuya player.
Shoutouts to Kirby. I just finished Kirby Star Allies like yesterday. Very good game.
Recently, I finished
Forgotten Land?
Forgotten Land.
Oh,
that game is amazing too.
So good.
No, Peach is broken.
She mentioned Peach like for one sentence.
Anyways, I will continue to hate on Peach till I die. But here we have an actual closer match than I was originally expecting to see. Something that Sora gets away with that I feel like a lot of other characters don't is that Sora can kind of just say, no, I don't feel like getting comboed right now, and just floaty his way away to like Forever Land.
Yeah,
like
the Disneyland.
Yeah, literally Disneyland. Big Nair F smash though. That's a really solid conversion that Sora has. He actually has it with Nair and Fair. Both of those moves that are multi-hits are allowing him to get those weaker hits into his smash attacks. It also works into up smash at some percent as well.
I've noticed Nomil is doing a good job using Sora's projectiles to get rid of Gordo and just send it back to DD.
All of them will get rid of it. Blizzaga, Thundaga, and Faraga. So there's never a reason not to just shoot your projectile at DD.
Oh my god!
That was an amazing IDJ combo, by the way. Those are super clean moves coming out. About like 20%, but it's like, that's a lot of damage. And
see, like that right there, Thundaga's just so good at like getting rid of Gordo.
Get rid of Gordo and going through the stage. It's like he can't even get his ledge trap that he wants to go through.
The up smash is gonna miss though.
I feel like Wheezer might need to start looking more for inhales, especially on those projectiles. Because Inhale's going to be able to reflect those. Oh, that counter's really scary against those Gordos too. That will delete you if you got a high percent in that counter to Gordo. It's not the Gordo itself that becomes scary, but Sora's big hitbox after is a pretty big circle, and that counter is very DLC. But that was one of those ledge traps that Didi's going to be looking for. The one time Nomil doesn't reflect that Gordo is used against them.
Yeah.
And we're going to see a really nice Gordo down the smash ledge trap. Yeah. But yeah, like that Thundaga bouncing that Gordo that was right close to hitting him. A single hit of Blizzaga sends it back. Like that's such a big deal. Like,
yeah, that is.
To just,
that's like
shoot any of. Oh, but
my gosh, the volleyball with the Gordo right now.
Wheezer's ready now. Wheezer's like, if you're gonna send them back, I'll send them back too. Gordo's able to be hit back, I think, an infinite amount of times. So
Wheezer is just keeping Nomil at ledge, like this game right now. Like Nomil was having it pretty even. Yeah, and now it's just in Wheezer's favor. The inhale.
Such control right now. Oh, not able to get anything. That up tilt's gonna take it. Yep, DD up tilt is gonna be a really strong move.
Big, strong.
Actually, surprisingly, DD has a confirming to that up tilt that people don't really know about. It's not a true confirm, but it's a mix-up. If DD inhales you and you match, right?
I'm gonna kill Chris.
I'm actually gonna leave the commentary room. No, I got it. Stay. Watch the Rachel reaction.
Okay, we got the real Rachel reaction. Here she comes. Here she goes. Out of the commentary room. You know, I've known Rachel for a while now. Do not mess with her. And she's going. There she is. The PK Chris death. All right. We got Dream Drop distance, Sora. Taking this to Kalos. The stage seems like a pretty good stage for Dedede, though. I'll be kind of honest. The stage is very big.
For Dedede. Dedede never died.
Hello,
and
Rachel.
Gives him so much space. I'm back. What's up?
Hi.
Good. I'm
good.
glad.
Thank you, Anthony Wagers.
So what's really weird about this stage pick is I also don't think this stage is really good for Sora. When I was playing Sora for like a week and a half, that's a long time for me, by the way. Also, that's a really big down air.
She did play Sora for a while. It was very fun.
Something that is really quotable about Sora, even though Sora's recovery is so good, every time he commits to one, buffered air dive. Yes, here we go!
Here we go, baby.
Let's go, Sora! Woo! Sora is his own cheer squad.
He's the piece of the people's champ.
He is the people's champ.
We love Sora.
But what's really easy to do against Sora that I feel like people aren't very aware of, because there aren't a lot of Sora players, you don't really get to test it out much, is even though he has such an amazing recovery, that crazy double jump, that crazy up B side B, right? His moves are kind of easy to intercept. You know, it's like they're a little weird. Oh, big T-back coming out. What's happening? Okay, this is just chaos now.
We got a bunch of jokers on this stream.
People don't care about winning anymore. It's about sending a message.
I mean, if you're fighting King Dedede, I would imagine.
I feel like Dedede is such an experience. Like you're fighting a completely like you're just fighting Dedede.
Big penguin man.
Big penguin guy.
He's playing you.
Yeah,
You're not playing Dedede.
Dedede's playing against you.
Yeah.
And you have to exist and try to deal with it. And then what's nice though is that Dedede obviously not a very great character. Gonna
Very
get
good
smacked
catch.
by that one little hit of F tilt. Which is actually something that's really, really important to note. Sora F tilt being that having the two variants, the one easy hit, the one.
He's just doing a dance.
They're just taunting on each other.
The Dedede dance. You know, they're having a good time.
Yeah,
they're both
no,
smiling
we're good.
in the
Everyone's
player.
smiling, laughing. We're having a nice time. We're having fun playing on stream. Wheezer's doing the funny penguin sit. The almost infamous taunt of all time. Everyone knows what it's like when you're sitting on
the old Smash 4 for glory days when I would die to Dedede and then he would
when they would inhale you and then spit you out, they would recover, you would die, and then they would do that over and over again.
Yeah.
It's so bad, you know. But we have a really close game too, even though game 1 wasn't super close. Oh, Nair Up Smash is gonna be it. Okay, definitely was kind of a sloppy game. At least on Wheezer's part, we did get a kind of an early kind of SD, more of an assisted SD, because like it was a buffered air dodge. I don't really want to call it a true SD, because it's like, while the buffer system sucks and you did air dodge straight after 50, it's kind of forced.
Yeah.
You got scared. You thought you had to tech. You didn't. You died.
Yeah. It happens.
It happens. But life goes on. But it's like Wheezer started that game so strong with like almost a 0 to death, and it's like all of a sudden we're just brought back by Nomil. So it's like, can we see Nomil keep this momentum going for the rest of this set, or are we going to end up? Oh,
what? Nice Crocs, Anthony.
Nice Crocs.
Thank you for showing.
Our stream tech left us.
Our stream tech
And
has
so
left us, but
it's
he's
Crocs.
left us with the drip. Also, like, I don't mean to distract the game right now, but this Switch is on the wrong day because KK Slider is not supposed to be performing right now.
Hey, yo! That's messed up. It is definitely Friday. It's not Saturday.
It is not Saturday. Anyway, game is pretty even right now.
Do you think that's done intentionally? I don't care anymore.
I don't know. I
don't care about the set right now. Do you think they intentionally set it so that we get KK Slider?
I don't know.
I care!
Okay, so
I'm gonna look.
I don't know if this is illegal, right? But when I worked here, I would change the music on every stage on the stream setup so that we wouldn't get, you know, Pokemon Trainer Sun and Moon battle every game. And we've noticed tonight, like, I don't want to honk my own horn, but we've been getting different songs every night.
Good.
I don't think I set the Switch to be Saturday, but I mean, like, I guess it's here. I guess. Oh, wow.
Oh my god, that is the weirdest Gordo of all time. Look, think about it this way, right? If it wasn't Saturday, we wouldn't get the bangers.
We wouldn't get the
So
bangers.
maybe it's a good idea that today is actually Saturday.
Yeah.
Also,
Happy
look at
Saturday.
all the friends that we have right now in town. We got
On the town
Skunk
city.
friend, Fox friend.
We got Red.
Red, yeah, that guy's evil or something, right?
Yeah, he like.
He
I
like
don't know. He
he
did
like-
something to Tom Nook. I don't know the lore.
Oh no, and he's like sells you counterfeit paintings and stuff. Like he's just like evil. Also,
Yeah.
this game is really, really slow, and like people are dying. I guess.
People are dying. They're both. They're a ledge right now.
Honestly, we're just kind of hovering at ledge. Another reflected Gordo. Watch this. We're gonna reflect another Gordo within the next 20 seconds,
Yeah.
or I'll do a flip.
You know what? Nomil has been doing a really good job of this.
Oh! Whoa! That was such an aggressive dare that I
Yeah.
actually really, really like. And the reason I like that is because you can just recover for free, and that would have deleted Dedede off the side. Another Nair conversion, though. I mean, I've noticed Nomil's getting a lot of stocks off those Nair and Smash
They're
attack
doing
conversions.
really good at like just spacing Sora's moves
Yeah.
against Dedede, and I feel like Dedede has just like he has a big freaking hammer. You know what I mean? Like he has disjoints, like
And
especially.
Dedede's range is really big, and surprisingly, even though Sora has a sword, his range isn't that big.
Yeah.
Sora struggles against a lot of the characters who have like a lot of like long range tools for that reason, but right now not having as much of that issue, and like this damage is racking up, and slowly that gap that was held by Wheezer is getting closed.
Yeah.
But something that is a really big advantage in this matchup, and something that we do have to keep in mind, is Dedede is heavy. Super duper heavy.
And Sora's very, very
And Sora
light.
is super light, which means that if someone is way more likely to magically blow up, it's gonna be Sora. So the lead is super important to have, of course, but a lead is way more important for Nomil to hold than it is for Wheezer.
Oh, that was.
And that was a super clean Gordo conversion. We're gonna get that Gordo back air.
Yeah, I think especially since like the fact that like Dedede's just hits so hard. Like, he's got the big disjoints, but that F tilt at certain percents, just like...
Like, F tilt doesn't really kill, unfortunately, but like you have back fair edge guards. Your up tilt kills.
Your F tilt kills sometimes.
F tilt eventually kills, it's just way later. It's just like, compared to with other moves, it's much weaker, but it's fast and it covers every ledge option.
Yeah.
And it outspaces a lot of characters' get up attacks. It's really good. Dedede's ledge trapping is so scary.
We've seen that this set.
Yeah, exactly.
Too.
And like we've seen such a good example of that from Wheezer, how we've just kept Nomil at ledge. Great down tilt, by the way. Down tilt's one of Dedede's fastest close range moves. Although something funny about down tilt's hitbox is that it actually is not inside of Dedede, but it's slightly in front of him.
That's what I would assume because he just rolls forward.
He rolls forward, yeah. At least with a lot of funny blind spot interactions, though. Yeah. Also, if that F smash killed, that would have been really fun. Unfortunately, didn't see him try to sneak in an up air in between that Gordo hits. That was so good. And Gordo F smash, true combo. Okay, let's see it. Do it.
I think Wheezer was trying to catch like a potential shield, I guess, maybe. Back.
Maybe a down throw, yeah.
Oh.
So, something that's really risky there, what you can go for is, if you think they're going to jump away, you can look for a raw back air out of that down throw.
Hello, Sora.
That'll people kill. Yep, okay. It's a hard game to win, but it's possible. We've seen Wheezer SD. Oh, I thought we died.
No.
We've seen Wheezer SD early. We've seen Nomil do good combos. Oh, we almost died to that quarter, but we didn't. This is a very doable game. It's hard. Also, Sora does have a ridiculous counter. Let's not forget.
Yeah. Nomil's just haven't.
Also, at this point, Wheezer's kind of resorting to just using Gordo because he's scared to interact. Good back, and that'll be it. Yeah. But Wheezer was kind of just resorting to spamming Gordo, which is like, to a degree, is good. But we had seen earlier that Nomil really had a pretty solid time dealing with it. Yeah. So like, while it might have been something that could have been risky in the long run, we're going to be able to close that out super fast, and Wheezer is going to take that set 2-1.
I think, like, if I was Wheezer in that situation, I would also probably just spam Gordo because it's Sora at 150. Like, one of them's got to kill eventually, you know what I mean?
Like, that, to a degree, yeah, but also if you keep using Gordo and then Sora eventually magically gets in, it's like, it's a little scary.